welcome to a very special episode of Carpool. This week coming from a slightly different camera setup, and the whole purpose of the thing was to have my special passenger today walk in shot, but now there's a van parked right next to us, and there's no way that's going to happen. I don't know what else to say. There we go. So I think that's it. So let's get on with it. This is going to be an experiment. We're going to see if it will work. Who knows? Who knows? It may work, it may not. That was perfect timing of the van.
Yes, I'm talking to a taxi driver.
Now I should introduce, this is my very, very ultra special carpool passenger today. Is a man I've worked with for many years. God, I don't know how many years, 5 to 6 years must be.
Yeah, at least.
On Scrappy initially. Mr. Dom Bowles.
Hello.
And and Dom is now, I suppose, what is your actual proper title?
Series producer.
Series producer. So he actually knows how the programme's going to get made. I mean, essentially, it's still the same. I mean, I think that's an important thing to point out, that the whole point of going...
Content is no different.
Exactly. What we're going through technically has got absolutely there's no relevance to what actually happens in the car. I mean, it's
great guests. They're still great guests.
Yeah.
Great chat. Literally all we're doing is upping technical quality to a level that can be broadcast on TV, not just internet. But guest list should remain very much the same.
Yeah.
And slightly shorter, probably worth mentioning.
Well, I suppose,
two interviews per half hour show.
2 interviews per half hour show. So there'll be sort of like 11 or 12 minutes each.
Yeah.
Each one. But then we're going to release those. We're allowed to release those later.
Yep. After transmission in the autumn on Dave, they'll be available on iTunes at a sort of 25 to 30 minute length.
Yeah.
So that will be complete online only content. They'll only be available on our iTunes,
right?
YouTube.
All the
normal places.
And they will sound and look. I think the viewers are going to notice considerably better than mine. So I mean, I think that's because that's the delicate balance, is to keep the kind of homemade aspect of it in the sense of how it comes across as a program.
Yeah.
But without it actually being a homemade program.
Yeah, no, exactly. Today is purely a technical exercise. Yeah. Creatively, the show is done.
The other different thing we've got today is that we've got a car in front of us that I have to follow, which is excellent. So I don't even have to know where I'm going.
Just hope they do.
Let's hope they do. That's the point. They might not have a clue.
I don't know what you mentioned in your intro, but of course this is the first official day of Carpool, the TV series. It's only been announced today.
That's true, and I hadn't mentioned that. The news has come out today because I've had to keep stum. And the last tweet I just had was, I don't know how you kept that a secret. You're obviously a lot shiftier than you look.
It's probably worth viewers knowing that you have been gagging to tell everybody.
It's been so frustrating, because I don't know, I suppose we've known absolutely for sure, for certain, for probably a month now that it was going ahead, but we couldn't, and it's been cooking for 6 months before that, so it's been a long old schlep.
It's a bit like the guy who goes to confession in a church and he says, "Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned." He says, "Tell me, my son, what have you done?" He said, "Well, I went out last night and I had sex with 3 Swedish virgins." And the guy said, "Tell me, are you a practicing Catholic?" And the guy said, "No." The priest said, "Are you a lapsed Catholic?" And the guy said, "No." And the priest said, "Are you a Catholic at all?" And the guy says, "No." And he says, "Well, why are you telling me this?" And he goes, "I'm fucking telling everyone."
That's very good.
Quick gag.
I like that. A good gag.
Witty banter.
I like that one. Everyone.
Which has been at ProCam Television this morning. Chaps have done a very good job.
They have done a really good job. He's a lovely lad, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, very nice boy. I say boy because he's young.
The technically minded, it's not a dissimilar rig to what on the Carpool everyone will be familiar with. It's just a bit more.
Oh, that isn't a red light. It's a green light.
Yeah, I don't know why they slammed the anchors on.
Because there was a red light, but that was to turn right, I think. Yeah. And we've also got light. Now that would be interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing that moment then. Carpool viewers, you will notice we went under a bridge. We suddenly went into darkness, and I'd been completely unaware of these, but we actually have lights in front of us, lighting our faces, so that for that moment there.
And they're like this thing.
Amazing, aren't they? Yeah.
Very little LEDs.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that the chap in front is monitoring us. So I wonder if Al is going to put his thumbs up. Yes, he's hearing
Wow, he can hear us.
We said he was a good bloke.
Wow, he's just as well. Actually, I found him a little bit of an arse, actually.
Yeah. We're getting the fingers.
I can't believe that. Wow, so everything we're saying can be heard.
And in fact, the viewers will see now from the side camera at certain points. Hopefully they'll have seen the Renault Scenic in front of us.
Yeah. I'll steer so you can see it. Look, you might be able to see it on that shot.
There you go.
I'm just wondering now whether the cop will notice the plethora of cameras.
Oh, he's after terrorists.
Oh, right. Just get him in, whoever it is. Oh, we've now got cops coming up behind us.
Are they after us?
Yeah. So that'd be very interesting. Oh, and that was just curbed the wheel as well. So they did see us. I thought so. There we go. First time on Carpool I've been pulled over by the cops. If only we had the camera on that. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll take the brake off, that helps. Glad they're not here now.